Good morning everybody, welcome back. So we're now at the store. I've decided to sell these two things, the manure spreader and the slurry spreader. It would have been nice to have a go with these, but I think these are probably going to be a little bit too small for us, because we're going to get through the slurry and manure if you're doing this. Possibly we might change our minds further down the line as we get bigger, more cows, more slurry, more manure, and then we can buy some bigger equipment if we can afford it. But that is the plan. Now I think I may have made a few decisions. So like I said previous episode, I'm actually recording this before that episode has been released, so any comments, suggestions you guys come up with, I would have already recorded this episode, so apologies for that, but I'm trying to get a few episodes sort of done and dusted before I go away. But I think, right, let's sell these and see what we can get first, because this could change my mind. So we will repair and we paint as normal, because you do get a little bit extra if you do that. So 39, and this should have been done a while ago, because they've sat there and decreased in value. But wow, we've now got 314,000. So what does that mean? It means we still can't buy any other fields. Obviously we can afford that, we knew that one. But I am kind of thinking of buying this plot now. I was thinking we could clear the area, we could put the slurry yard down in there, so at least we're still travelling, I know what, a million miles away. And I was thinking maybe we can sell and build the sawmill up with wood, then possibly buy the sawmill to produce the planks. But I've been looking at the prices, and to be fair, there's not a massive difference, to be honest with you. I mean, best price for wood there is saying 2,041. We're already over that at two places, Container Trader and Selena, which is the train. Now if we go down to planks, they're sat at those two prices, so not amazing, and the best price is showing around 2.5. So, and I'm a little bit surprised we can't sell the planks via the train as well, which, so yeah, I'm not too, whoa, look how much slurry and manure we've got though, guys. Interesting. So yeah, I'm not too sure about doing the old planks yet, but we'll see. But we have in the productions, because we're into a new month, are we a new month? We are a new month. The pig food's obviously stopped, but we need sunflowers to get that going. They are ready to harvest, so we will be doing those, which means we're going to have to get a header. The milk production is still ticking along. It's getting a little bit low, but the cows have produced a bit more, not a huge amount, so we can top that up. There is some pallets of milk there to sell as well, and the TMR mixings finished because of the corn. Now I think what I probably will do as well is get some of those little open air gardens just to sort of kind of tick the corn over, because I don't think there's any corn harvesting contracts available. But I think that could be a good way of grabbing a few extra ingredients that we need for some of these things, like the pig food and the TMR, which is good. And then as for our straw silage, that again is ticking along. We've got 56,000 litres of silage, so we could probably put some of that into our production there just to top it up. I'm going to leave that ticking along until we get a little bit more, and then I'll probably stop that. So that's where we're at with that. And I think that's probably it. So yeah, if we go on to here, we've got sunflowers ready to go. This grass is already to harvest as well, so we can do something there. And then where the potatoes were, once we've got rid of that, mowed that, then I'll plough that through, because it will need ploughing, because we've had a root crop in there, we've got nasty weeds, we need to sort this field out, so there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. Right, so I think I need to, don't get a header for, oh, let's check the equipment. Oh wow, look, there's a corn header there for sale. It's not very wide though, but it is a tool height control for headers one. It's only 6 meters though. And then we've got what's that, cultivator, and then this huge plough, which would be very, very handy. That can be a bit of a nightmare transporting that, because it's still massively wide like that, folded up. But I'm not going to go for that. We'll leave that for a minute. That is a pretty good price though for that. Yeah, 6 meters. So let's have a look what we can do. It's bigger. I'm not worried about the brands matching up. These are quite expensive, aren't they? This will fold up, which means we can transport it a bit better. But they're not going to be tool height control. This guy would be, that's 9 meters. We'd have to go into here for that. No, none of those are either, are they? Where are we? There. So John Deere one, I think that's what we had for that contract. Could possibly lease that. That's going to be a bit pricey, isn't it? Ah, well, let's do it. Now, I don't think... Oh, it does fold up. Awesome. Should have remembered that from the contract. Right, what I'm going to do is I will grab our... what's it called? Combine. Our harvester. I will come and fetch that. I will travel... Whoa, you just... Whoa, pull out in front of me, pal. Where's the horn on this thing? There, it's too late, he's gone. Ah. Right, yeah, I'll see you over by the sunflowers. We'll get that done and dusted. I'll grab the trailers for this tractor as well. Here we go. Ah, they look awful, don't they, when they're ready to harvest? They looked lovely last episode. Look at them, all sad and miserable. Right, let's get that unfolded. This is going to take a little while. I would be tempted to put a worker on this, but that is such a awkward shaped field. Well, maybe, we'll see, but that would mean we could crack on with some other jobs. Will obviously cost us some money, because workers always do, but we do have the money at the moment. So we'll probably do a little bit ourselves and then see how we get on. This should fill up reasonably quick. Some nice stalks left in the ground. The only thing with doing the workers and this tool height malarkey is they obviously fill up very quick, so whilst you're away trying to do other things, whoa, there's a little bit of a, must be a little bit of a awkward bit of ground there. Yeah, whilst you're away doing other things, they require your attention a lot quicker. This is going pretty good. It's a very good sized field. Now the next thing would be, what do we grow in these other fields? Because as I said, we've grown all this lot so far really to get that pig food production topped up and running. That isn't obviously going to last forever, but I don't just want to be growing all those things all the time just to suit the pig food. So yeah, like I've said before, we could look into buying pig food. I think we can get it reasonably cheap these days with mods and things. So I'm not quite sure. We could always get another, or not get, but make another grass field, because we could then have two. One could be for hay, one could be for silage, I don't know. Oh, this is struggling a little bit here. It's got a little bit of a slope, awkward angles. I suppose what I could do is get a worker going down that side. We'll see. We'll have to unload, but like I say, we're going to be backwards and forwards with them. I'd like to top up the milk, and we do have some more bottled milk there, which we could probably sell now. I think that's going to push us up with money. If we buy a direct drill, or not buy one, at least one, I think. I don't think I'm going to buy anything like that until it comes up and sell, or unless we are very rich. I know we do have 300 grand, but that's not going to go too far, especially with things sort of planned in my head. But if we go for a direct drill, we can go straight through that field over there. We will have to deal with the weeds at some point though. Although I'm pretty sure if you spray, it does mean doing another job, but... Whoa, steady there. I just nipped in there a little bit, just a tiny little bit. If we do spray herbicide after planting, I don't think you get any weeds, do you? But like I say, I did just say that does mean doing another job, spraying the herbicide, but then if you don't spray the herbicide, you are going to get weeds, and you are going to have to deal with them. So, potato, isn't it? Right, what would this look like worker friendly wise? So yeah, we could probably send him off down that way, or she. Tempted to go round once more, but my worry is they're going to come down this end, turn around and go up that side, and I want them to go that side. So we could probably do that. Alright, let's get this a little bit out of the way. I mean, to be fair, by the time I've done that, that's nearly that field done then, isn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do then. Let's turn that off so that we don't cause any damage. Can we sneak by? We'll go through the sorghum field because that won't matter. That's been harvested. And we'll set them off about... I think they should be able to cope because it's quite a wide header. So we've done a decent amount there. If I set them off maybe like that, they might change direction once I start them off. We'll just go over a little bit, and we'll go now. That's good, that is good. Right, let's just quickly see which way they're going to go. I've got a feeling they're going to turn around and go back up that way. If they do, I'll stop them and then get them going again. Just means we'll probably have to come back and do this little bit ourselves. But already, look, they are at 35%. Yeah, he's going to just reverse back there, isn't he? Right. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. What an idiot. I've stopped them whilst they were in the crop still, haven't I? Schoolboy error that was. Right, let's try again. You go up that way like that. Right, let's go across. We'll grab the New Holland. We could probably reverse straight onto the milk tanker. As I've said before, I know this is a bit repetitive doing this, but we need to do it. It's a required job, isn't it? I think what I am tempted to do though is grab an auto load pallet, that trailer we looked at a little while ago. They just make our lives a little bit easier. So only 8,250, which isn't bad. Not to be sniffed at, is it? But our bow trailer over there, I've got an idea for that. But that all boils down to whether we actually do buy that forestry area, but I think we will. Right, he's got nearly a full grain tank already, so what I'm going to do quickly is actually buy one of those trailers, guys. That would mean we haven't got to keep loading up. I know it's not a huge amount, but if we, with this thing, look, if we did go down the planks route, that will take those, so that's good if we did get this. Yeah, and it definitely will do. Bottled milk should be coming up across the screen. There it is. So we'll buy that. We will get... Oh, that's all we need to do really, isn't it? I think I'm happy with that colour. That's fine. We'll buy that. Oh, there we go. Where is he? Oh, that's good. He's on that side. So that's good for us. So that's another 9,300. So we're going to get quite a bit off of this field. I think that's good. Oh, I'll tell you one thing we do need to do actually before we get carried away with the direct drills and everything. We're going to need to do the whole mulching thing, etc. At least we won't have to deal with the stones as such. Oh, we will have to for the potato area though, won't we? Which is a bit annoying because that's going to work out reasonably expensive just to do a small area. Well, I will look into that and see what we can come up with. Right, let's go and get our new trailer. Right, there it is. I used to love these trailers on FS19. Looks very high though, that. Oh, there we go, that's brought it down a little bit. Oh, they've completed their task, have they? I don't think you have. So we may have to deal with that. Now, do these automatically load up like they used to? No, so help menu is going to have to go on. Let's get on the trailer. Right, that's worrying. What am I? Oh, hang on, I've got 30. Oh, it is doing that. Ah, right, we'll hop over. They've completed their task. They haven't. I think we're going to have to finish this off ourselves, guys. Well, we'll see if we can get them to go up there like that. We'll run alongside them. In fact, I'm going to let them get a full tank first. Have you got a full tank? Yes, they have. It must be midday, the church bells are going again. Right, then we can go back over here. Okay, so this is loading up. It's not massively fast, but why does it just keep doing one? I'm not sure I like this actually. It seems to be just doing one at a time. Why is this? I'm not sure I like this, to be honest with you. Right, let's go back over here. He's completed his task again, so we'll just do this ourselves. I'm going to probably get all this done, guys, and hopefully that milk will be all loaded up, and then we'll sell that so we see how much we get. I'm not going to hire any more workers. We'll get this done, it shouldn't take too long. Right, that is the sunflower harvest done. We can probably do some of the field work next episode, which will probably be still April, but the 2nd. Be nice to get that done, and then when we skip over into May, we've got a month's worth of sort of growth, if you catch my drift. That is loaded up. Again, I'm not too happy with that. On 19, I swear you just used to pull up next to all your pallets and you could just leave it and it would just go. This one, you have to keep moving it every 2 seconds. It's awful. I'm not convinced by that. Unless, well, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. But anyway, we have 39,495 litres of sunflowers. That is all going to go into, well, I think it will all go in, we'll see, to our pig food. So let's get around. Let's do the front one first. That should be 30,000 litres, we know. Oh wow, that's not taking all of that, is it? Of course it's not going to take all that. Sorghum's the most, isn't it? That was 30,000 litres. Wow. Do we keep it or sell it? Where is sunflowers? Probably awful time to sell those, as always. 1500 February. But look at the train as normal. I mean, to be fair, Jenny's Oldstone's farm isn't too bad. I don't really want to. Thing is, you keep selling them. We're doing ourselves out of. Let's put them into storage. We're not desperate for money, are we? We are not desperate. We're doing very well. We'll put these into storage. Otherwise, we are literally going to be needing all of them and doing harvesting contracts to get everything. So, swap that over. Am I facing out the door? Sort of. Let's get that tipped. So there we go. That gives us 27,495. Not too bad at all. The sunflowers could be grown in the open air gardens as well. It's not a problem. Right, what we'll do is we'll put the trailers back where they're supposed to go. Oh, did the cows and that need a bit of TMR? Yeah, not too bad, are they? And straw's fine. So let's put these in here. Excuse the dodgy camera collisions. About there roughly, normally puts them away nice. We'll stop that there. We'll hop over to this guy. We've got 12,000 litres now. I just hope this sells all this in one hit and not stop start. If it's going to do that, I'm going to sell this trailer. It's not what I thought it was going to be, so I'm very disappointed in, because like I say, I used to love these trailers on 19. I think this should sell absolutely fine. Yeah, wow, that's quick. That is quick. Whoa, 56,140. I still don't think we can afford anything. Ooh, we can afford field number 1. That would leave us with about 3,000 something. What's in there? Canola. Some way off. Well, right. I'm going to stop messing around. We're going to buy this plot. We've done it now. We own that. Money's gone down. Now, the plan is, like I say, I've been thinking a lot off camera. Let's put this trailer away. I'm going to keep hold of it for a little bit, because some of you guys may say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. But by the look of it, the help menu, I'm not really doing anything wrong. It's just a bit fiddly. I don't know whether it's because it's a modded in production or what. I just don't know. Right. What we need to do is grab this guy, because this is our heftier tractor. Grab this. In fact, I'm going to get a few things over to the store and I'll see you over there, because I've got a little bit of a plan, something up my sleeve now that we've bought that forestry area. Right, here we go. This is where the fun starts. We've got deer up in the sky. So what we're going to do now we own that new plot is go into here, because these are fairly new on the market, and it's these guys, which means we can turn our flatbed into, well, we can either have auto load. So that's a thought actually. We probably could have just used this instead of buying that little trailer. I may try that. I think we will sell that other auto load trailer we've just bought. What a waste of money. But yeah, we've got that. We've also got unreal capacity on here. You can have wood extensions though, so we can use this as a logging trailer now. Now the wood one isn't auto load, I don't believe. It's not saying it is, so I don't think it is. But what I'm going to go for is the high cube, because it just raises those sides up ever so slightly. So if we did that, hopefully we can fit in a few more logs. Now I did a little bit of sort of testing off camera in terms of the right size for our trailer. I think 30-foot one is ideal really. I'm going to keep everything else the same. I'm not going to change any of these. We can have farming simulator. I'm going to keep it as lizard. I don't think I'll change the colour. We'll leave it as is. Nice lime green sort of look. and we'll buy that. Now my only thinking is, because we do have the slots there for the forks to go in, I've not tested this. If you were to put this on the train, what happens to this container? Do you get paid back for it like you did on the containers on Silver Run? I'm guessing you probably do. But we are going to buy that. That's pretty cheap, 4,100, and then that gives us a log trailer for this. Now we should be able to use the tension straps on this to hook that down, and this does have its own tension straps for the wood, which is very handy. I've got our telehandler, well, I say ours, we shouldn't really be doing this right in front of their faces, should we? But I'm hoping, this could go wrong, but I'm hoping this will lift this up. I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be too heavy for it. If it is, then we're going to have to do something else. So let's get... Right, we're hooked on. Please lift. Oh. Yes. Awesome. Let's get that hooked onto there. We'll try and keep the front end. Am I high enough? I think I am. As close to that side as we can. What's it looking like at the back? See, look, that's pretty good, isn't it? We may have been able to get a 35-foot one and have the back overhanging slightly. We could probably just push that on a little bit more. Can we do it like this? No, that's probably a little bit iffy, isn't it? Let's just see if we can... I think we may be hooked onto the trailer as well, you know. Right, so let's drop that, and I'm obviously going to use this guy to pick the logs up with this, which is going to be awesome. So I need to transport that over to our area. We'll get a load done, I think, and sold somewhere, probably in the sawmill. This is a pretty cool mod. Now if I jump into here and put our tension straps on, that then hooks that up, and like I say, we still have tension straps on here. Oh yeah. I don't think you'd be able to do the tension straps from in here, because it's only going to do the flatbed ones. There you go, we have got a pretty cheap log trailer now. Right then, here we are in our little area. What does that sign say? I have no idea. This is where we are at. Where shall we start? Probably just start back here, couldn't we? There's a sawmill. That's not the best price, but I was thinking, I don't know, I'm still in two minds with the whole planks thing. How much is the sawmill, just out of interest? I'm going to jump there, we're not going to... I think I've... Oh, is that the... There we go, 125 grand. That's quite a lot to lay out, and it's not really... Let's turn that off. Not really a lot you're making, is it, really, to be fair? I am really tempted to just lease a tree harvester and blitz this whole area, and then we could pick up the logs, but I thought it might have been quite good to just do a little bit here and there, sort of as an ongoing project. I'm thinking we might grab, I don't know, let's just grab some, make sure we're not going to hit any of the power lines or anything like that. I know it wouldn't do anything. It's we need to buy a chainsaw, that would help. There's me tabbing over, and we haven't even got one, have we? So let's buy one. Oh, look at the axe. That could probably take ages. Got this fella. That's a quite cheap one. I'm not too fussed, so we'll get ourselves a Husqvarna. Right, there we go. We've got one now. I'm just worried about going that way and not being able to... Well, we should be able to pick them up. Oh, wrong way. That's it. Here we go. What do you mean I'm not allowed to cut this tree? I am. Could try and leave the stumps fairly high so we've got a sort of chance to see them. Alright, there goes our first tree, guys. Let's give that a good strip off. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about these branches and that. Hopefully they will disappear when we've ploughed them up, but we'll see. Now, the only other thing is trying to guess, I guess, what we could do just to get a rough sort of idea, and then it will be literally guesswork. Bring this over here. Need to figure out where our boundary is really as well. What sort of... About there, I should imagine. We could use a like lighter log to get as a marker, but I don't want to be messing around too much. We want to try and just... Right, okay, right, that's... Right, so that's there. About there. I don't know what I'm doing really. Just pretending to pace them out. I think probably about... I've lost where we were now. I think we'll cut that in half. I just want to get some really tall trees, and then we will load up this trailer and we'll go and sell them, and I think that will do for that episode. But you can kind of see what we're going to be doing in this area, which I think will be quite good for us, to be fair. We'll have a little think about going down the whole planks route, but I don't know. I swear the planks are normally worth more than that. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but I guess it is what it is, isn't it? Right, that's something like that. I don't know. Can't see the end. Can we even pick that one up? We can. Okay. This one could actually... I might not be able to reach that, to be fair. Oh, it hasn't got... That's good. Hasn't got collisions on those. That is fairly small, actually. To be fair. Let's try and grab a few, and then I might have to do a few off camera to speed up, but I would like to try and get a full trailer load there. What if we could climb that? Can we climb that? We shouldn't be able to climb that wall. That's dangerous. We shouldn't be able to climb that. That is very naughty. Right, so to be fair, we've probably got the tractor and the trailer in a bit of an awkward position here, but I'm going to pick that one up. So we should technically... Oh, that has got collisions on if you're doing it like that. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to get a bit more of a better area, I think, so we can load up a little bit more. this is going to be a lot easier. Oh, what am I caught on there? I actually think I was caught on the tractor. There we go. Yeah, this isn't the best way I've done this, is it? At all. Those ones we could pick up probably. So definitely need to clear some of these smaller ones. I can lift them up. That's not a problem. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, really? I've got myself in the right pickle. Where am I? There we go. Right. So we've got 3. You can see the idea. You've seen all this before anyway. Let's try and get around this way. And we'll go up. Like so. I might have to go out a little bit. Yeah, so we are a little bit smaller than the actual trailer, but that's not a problem. I think they should still be pretty good lengths, to be fair. There we go. Right, I'm going to carry on. I'll get a few more loaded up. I'm going to clear some of these ones on this edge so we've got a decent sort of loading area. And hopefully when you come back in, it should look a little bit tidier. And the tractor and trailer should have a lot more on. Right, this has been a bit awkward, as you can see the stumps. Some of them are pretty well hidden. Now this isn't a massive load, but I don't want to take too much. It's our first little attempt at it, isn't it? So oh, let's get in a bit. There we go. Whoa, stay there. Yeah, we could easily get some more on there, I know that, but I think that will do for now. The stumps, I'm kind of tempted to press the sort of landscape button just around these to reveal them a bit better, but I guess once we start ploughing up the area, that one's a bit high, isn't it? Can we pick that up? Oh, there we go. Every little helps. That's a weird looking piece, isn't it? I think, yeah, there was my marker stick. This one is 8 meters, which is pretty good for this trailer, which kind of tallies up with the 30-foot malarkey when you start doing the conversions. Oh, now that's not good, is it? It's not letting me strap. What that's doing is taking off the straps from the barrel loading trailer and strapping everything. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Why can't I? I wonder if we were up on the trailer, is that going to make a difference? It's not, is it? Oh, there we go, got that one. Thing is, they're going to do that now, aren't they? Well, we'll have to see how this goes, because I wasn't expecting that to do that. It should hold everything in. Right, where are we going? I think we should try the container trailer. I know it's not as good a price. It's not far off though. As the Selena, the train sale point. The sawmill, I know we could fill it up and then buy it, and then it would have wood in there. But just for now, let's go and sell at the container warehouse. We can probably cut across up. Whoa! Wow, there's a good start, isn't it? Oh my goodness. This is why I tend to not do forestry. Right, we're back over this side because there has been a little bit of a gap in me recording the last bit that you saw and this bit, because I've spoken to some people and I don't think you can sell there without a container. And obviously my only other fear is if we sold by the train, what would happen with this trailer, or you know, the wood section of this container thing. I think it's not going to get sold with the train. You know, it's going to get kicked off the train probably and then be on the edge of the map. We've got to deal with it. Not tested it, but that's my initial thoughts of that. So I'm not even going to try any of that. So we're back here, and not only that, this has been wobbling about a little bit whilst I've been driving literally from there to here. I had to get the telehandler to readjust it because it was sort of on an angle. So I'm not convinced this is the way to go for us. It's a pretty cool idea. Maybe the trailer obviously isn't the best. They do recommend another trailer to use with these container things, but obviously I'm not paying out for that. I just thought it might have been a cheaper way to get a log trailer, and we can always configure it back to a bell, sorry, not a bell, a pallet auto load, which I thought could have been very handy, very versatile. But I might have to have a bit of a rethink because I'm not convinced by this. So we are selling at the sawmill, which is the worst price. But it is what it is. Now, why is there two of those? Wonder if one's a container. Surely there's... Was that for selling wood chips? Can we sell wood chips here? I'm getting confused now. Yes, right, that's got to be a wood chip sale point. So we must need to go in here. But where's the little icon to sell your wood? Turn that off. I think I'm in the right area. Ooh. There's a collectible. Oh, I forgot to tell you actually, when I was doing the potato harvesting contracts on this last field here, I found one in there. It was like a radio tower mast. So that's two we found now, 1,000 each. Right, what is going on here? That's where you buy it, that's the planks. Ah, really? You've got to go all the way over there and then 12,962. Was that worth it? I have no idea. Right, I'm going to have a rethink of all this, I think. But once again, possibly could have had another episode recorded by the time you guys can either help me or come up with some different suggestions. But I made a little bit of money, but I really don't think this is for us. So a rethink. I am very tempted to just blitz this area with a tree harvester and just probably just get a container then, which would allow us then to sell via train or the container warehouse, which seems to be the best price. And our border is roughly here. I don't think it would let me cut these down. Oh, it will, but this one will probably just disappear. Yeah, so about there I think is our border. But there you go, I'm going to leave it there for that episode, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Some more Calamity Snowy happening again. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.